Other boycotts, Nike stays like in the drama. But this was in the 90s around the sweatshop, which, you know, these things are still happening, unfortunately, not with Nike, but with other entities. But you remember hearing so much about like, oh my God, child labor, these sweatshops. And so there was all of this great deal of work to make sure that the co-founder, Phil Knight, publicly committed to changing the company's practice and what have you. Even to modern day Nike boycotts, where we saw essentially because of the Colin Kaepernick
Mhm.
experience, and they're really double down on being that brand that is committed to something. You know, you hear a lot of folks who were then essentially burning or going to get rid of their Nike shoes, but that really counteracted a boycott, which all of the sneakerheads then bought up a bunch of Nikes because and made it like such a mute, like, oh, so your little dad white Nikes with the blue, like, like no one cares that you are not buying Nikes because like the culture is rallying behind it. So that was like one of those moments where it kind of like flipped on its head, that particular boycott. And then more present day, North Carolina, you know, the state took billions of dollars of hit because of their anti-trans bathroom legislation from 2017, where different companies, sports, all concerts, all kinds of people pulled out of North Carolina to make a point. And then that more present day Bud Light fiasco of a couple of years ago, where had no business trying to act like they were up, down with the cause and sending a Bud Light to, excuse me, a Bud, I can't remember
Bud
if it was a
Light.
Bud Light or a Bud Heavy, but sending that sending that to Dylan Mulvaney, and then completely leaving her hanging out to dry once that did not go well for them and their more conservative constituents. But yeah, we've had a history of these boycotts, some very successful, some very like, what are we even doing? But it's gotten to this point where it feels like I said earlier, I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I've been boycotting something of some iteration throughout my entire life. But right now, it especially feels like, oh my God, like, where can we even shop? Where can I even go? What am I supposed to do? How do I get my entertainment? Where do I go? Like, everything is so tied. And so, if essentially all of the, not all of my, I think like HBO, I'm like looking at this list, praying that HBO is still fine. But yeah, like when all of our lives are so connected, how do we cut the cord? Like, I guess we just like go touch grass and hang out with each other and not be on these devices. Like, I mean, I guess maybe once it warms up, I'm down for that. But right now, it's really hard.